There's a raspberry wine bottle.
I'm assuming there's a lot of stills around us.
Well, wine doesn't require a still.
No, I'm assuming there's a lot of homemade breweries around us.
Have you ever had like homemade wine?
I have not.
It's very tasty usually. Sometimes it's pretty bad. I've had blackberry wine before. It was really sweet, but it was really good.
You're sweet as a berry.
Aw.
All right, folks, we're packing up. As you can see, we set up right here, but again, nobody was here, so we felt pretty confident. The Hickory Hill lean-to. I don't know how good my video turned out last night, so I thought I'd grab you one more. Really, really beautiful. Not new shelter, but nice shelter. And it's going to be pan. Good morning.
I've got a really big chunk of obsidian in here, too.
Shake the booty. Shake the booty. Nice. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, folks, the shelter, I don't know, we've walked maybe 5 minutes from the shelter, but as you see, I guess if you walk down that old 2-track, you can get to a camping resort, front country it looks like. So if you want front country camping with, I'm assuming water, electricity, whatnot.
Water, electricity, groceries, they've got like a little camp store.
Yeah, you can walk half mile over yonder. But we're cruising, we're looking for the Oggs, and it's gonna be a good day, folks. It feels like it's gonna be a good day. I don't agree with this, folks. It's super high grass. Please. Need some mowing. Where does it go? You sure? No, it has to be along
It has to be along the
It has to be along the farm field. Oh, there's a double blaze there. Oh, the grass is so high. Oh. Whew, okay, let's get it. Let's get it, folks. All right, folks. I'm a little happier. I had some, as I talk about it, I had some feelings around that long grass, but we found trail, and I don't want to talk about what I'm walking towards right now. I got some feelings about these long grasses, folks. I got some very strong feelings. Where does it go?
I don't know.
Y'all, sometimes the trail just ends, like these are fresh crops.
Yeah, let's not walk on the crops thing.
Um,
That's a nice thing to do.
yeah, we gotta find the trail because somebody just planted these. So, we're gonna go find it. All right, folks, this is where the trail actually goes. So, I'm just straddling the crop line right now so I don't step on the crops. This trail needs Jesus. Sometimes this trail definitely needs Jesus because it just ends in deep thickness. It's gonna be a good day, folks. But the trail definitely also needs Jesus. Yeah. Straddle. Oh, there's a white blaze. Y'all need Jesus, folks.
That's a wheat field.
Wow. That was dangling levels high.
Well, I'm betting there are no ticks in there, so I bet that's been sprayed to high hell with pesticides.
Oh, great. More pesticides on the legs.
Yep.
I got feelings about what this morning did to my body and my mind. Now I just gotta pray to the trail gods, the trail Jesuses. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling because my legs, they itchy. Try to not. Oh yeah. Hi folks, we found a road. I'm actually really happy we found this road. That grass was thick with 2 C's. It could be even, old angler crossing. All right, I'm gonna check back in with y'all in a second. All right, too bad you can't take a photo and film at the same time. But yeah, we found a road that was thickness with 2 C's. I want to give it a 3rd C, but my legs and my body and my mind want to forget the thickness. So let's just give it 2 C's for now. We found Harrisburg Hollow Road. You see the blazes right yonder. and we take a little left on this yonder over yonder. I wonder if we go yonder farther, we can yonder and ponder. Any feelings, Magpie?
Nope, none.
I think she does have some feelings, but she's being polite.
I want to find water.
Yeah, I gotta find agua too. Oh, yeah, so that shelter, definitely carry water into it. From where I filmed the night before, there was that was the best water source. Good morning. That was the best water source about 4 miles before. So I would grab it there and carry it in if you're going westbound. There's a pond about 0.1 or 0.2 past it. So even if you got there early and we're going to be like, oh, I'll just walk that pond looks hella nasty, folks. Again, it's personal preference, but it looks like it's not just water you're going to be drinking. There's going to be some pleasant stuff that you're drinking out of that. So yeah, water is always preference, but that pond looked no. All right, we're gonna find agua. All right, folks, if you want a good physical representation of what the first half of the Finger Lakes Trail was for us, look at what we're walking now. If we were on the first half of the Finger Lakes Trail, we would walk that around and then back to here. But just extrapolate that for multiple miles of loopage. So I thought this little half cul-de-sac was a very good representation of our past week or two. But we're moving. We were talking about it this morning. It feels like, I don't know how these feelings pop up, but it actually feels like we're going in a westwardly direction and chewing through chunks of trail. And not just because we're starting to dip into higher miles, but like it feels like there's a progression towards the trail. And yeah, we're progressing. We're about to go progress underneath an interstate. Oh, that sounds dirty. You want to progress underneath an interstate, Magpie? She says she can't hear me. Okay, here we go. So you don't have to filter the river water. We found a little creek. As soon as you kind of drop down out of the shelter onto that road, right after I had done the first road little clip, there's a little creek that you can see to the right of you, and that's probably way better and way easier access than what that river looks like. So yeah, we've filled up on some aguas and we're cruising along. Oh, somebody lost all their fishing lures. I'm gonna get them out of the road so nobody gets a flat tire. But all the fishing lures. Some of them are cool. Not all the fishing lures, folks. All right, our turn's right there. Beautiful road walk. All right. Became nice dirt road. Brooks Hill, I think is like right there, and we kind of thread the gap right through it. Very cool. Beautiful. I really do love road walking. Dirt road, paved road, any road that you get to see the communities around you. And I talk on that a lot. A lot of people hate on it, but I really do love it. Different type of beauty, but I really like getting the sense of feel for different places as you walk through their community a step at a time. You can't compare it, folks. It's really wonderful. Beautiful. Nice little white blades to tell you we go in the right direction. Beautiful. Ah, yes, folks, the morning vaches. Nothing like a morning vage. There's one just kind of stamping out the spring that it's drinking out of, and then the others are in beautiful pasture, but beautiful, beautiful cows. Good morning, vage. through the field we go. Turn off the roadage, and we got, looks like a little bit of 2-track. All right, folks, a little bit before 10 o'clock, about 9:57, and I have switched out of the thermal because it was getting just a little too toast factor for me. I would have kept hiking in it, but we got a brown blazer over here that had to take care of some business, so caught up to her while she was signing the trail register, and yeah, going to do some biz. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to be stubborn. It was full on, like, straight up peak summertime in that thermal. That's my heaviest thermal, and in those fields, it was toasty. So, switch out of the thermal. I think we've done about 7 or 8 miles, and we got some storms coming in at 3 o'clock-ish, like 2 hours of legit thunderstorm. So, we have about 20 miles to get to North or East Hornell. And we could wait out the rain there at like a little corner store, or we have a shelter. It's about 6 miles before that. So depending on our pace and depending how quickly those storms roll in, we'll see. We'll be able to wait it out, because walking through it looks pretty heavy. So luckily we do have that option. We'll see what happens. See if we get caught in it. See if we don't. Cool. Oh, I'm so glad we're out of those fields. Those grasses are so thick. THICCCCCCK.
That bit so bad when I was pooping.
Oh, ew.
But I had to poop. Like, I had to.
My body just sucks it in and says no. If there's cold, I shall not poop. If there's mosquitoes, I shall not poop. Unless it's a perfect day, I am not gonna poop. All right, folks, we just checked the dongle danglage to get to Hornell. If you don't know what the dongle danglage means, it means the map systems. I don't know how you don't get that. It's not like that's the first time I've ever called it that. Probably is. Definitely is. So we're about 10 miles from the shelter, which I overestimated. And we're about 20 from town, which I estimated pretty much on the dot. It's about 10 o'clock. So if that storm's still hitting at 3, town's going to be a hard push. But if the storm moved back to 5, that would be prime for us. So next time I get service, we got some road. We got a lot of 2-track and road today, which is good for chewing through some miles. But 3 would still be a tight fit to hit town. So as soon as I get service, I'm going to check again and see what we can do about this storm bees. It's possible, but yeah, you're running. You're not running, but you're right on the cusp of running most of the time. So yeah, gonna check and see what we can do, because this storm looks like it's gonna be pretty hefty for about 2 or 3 hours. Let it go. All right, thank you to this farmer. Some of these other ones have been horrible with how thick the grass is. Just to get to this patch, it was pretty thickness. Oh, look at what that is.
Hi.
Hello. So, just checked the OG weather system, and it's coming in. 1, it starts at like 30%, and 2 o'clock, it gets to 90% thunderstorms. So, we got about 4 hours to just get the miles we can get. It would be nice to get into Hornell, but that's really tight. So we'll see. It's like from 2 on till like 7 or 8 o'clock. Yeah, so we'll see what we can get. And yeah, it's beautiful right now. Really beautiful right now. But it's benefits and pros and cons of hiking in the front country / back country is when you're in the front country, you can check service, you can check the weather. When you're in the back country, you kind of just gotta accept what's coming. The front country gives you these little time bubbles, so being tied in, yeah, it has its pros, but yeah, it also definitely has its cons because instead of just going, you know some things. All right, I'm gonna keep walking this field of thick grass. Folks, I got some strong feelings about this. This stuff, not too bad, because this type of grass, I don't know, it doesn't mess with the mind as much as that type of grass. I have some feelings, folks.
I feel like this field probably gets treated pretty regularly.
Yeah, I have some very strong feelings. So a lot of the trail today is kind of farmers' land. You walk adjacent to their field or on the corner of their field, and then you walk some dirt road, then you connect to another field. So that's what a lot of today is. Smooth sailing. I prefer this before walking through the fields, that's for sure. So super cool. Oop, oop, easy now on the knees, easy now. Trail reg. Can feel that wind picking up, and as I trip, you can see the wind in the trees. It's a picking up, folks. All right, back to a little bit of road. Like I said, most of today is pretty much dirt road, going through a farmer's field, dirt road. Yeah, as you get closer to Hornell from Chestnut Shelter, you got sporadic dirt road walks and farmer field walks, but it's all one big trail. I like it. I like the little bit of contrast. So that wind, it's still sunny. I mean, all there is sun around us, but that wind is picking up quick, so we're definitely cruising towards the shelter, hoping to get there by 1 o'clock when it is going to be like right on that tail of starting. So we're going. A little bit of paved walking. Oh, it's a coming, folks. It's a coming. There's some cloudage for y'all. It's like 11:55, about 4 and some change from the shelter, so that rain's a coming. Hi folks, about 12:20, that storm decided to come earlier, so we almost beat it. We're about 3 miles from the shelter, so I don't know if this might be my last video or what until we get there, because depending how intense it is, I'm gonna have to put the phone away. We're pushing. Well folks, we made it. done 18.4 miles by, I wish I could film it, but you can check it with the tracker, by about 1:30. By the time I changed out of my soaking wet shirt and did all this stuff, yeah, we made it here by about 1:30. We got to the Burnt Hill shelter, as you can see behind me. We got absolutely hammered. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. The film was adjusting. We got hammered by the first wave of storms that were super early. I think my last clip was saying I'm gonna have to put this away. And then we had like still 3.5 to get to here. And a lot of stuff happened in that 3.5. We kind of cut through all these twists and turns. And it was like really not well blazed trail, and it was just a bunch of kind of zigzags, and we kind of just blaze to blaze to blaze to blaze while it was pouring on us. Then we dropped down this old farm road, and sun came out, and there were cows like very mooing, and it was a beautiful scene, but phone was away. Then we started climbing up the other side of the road, and 3 chonky ass Rottweilers greeted us, like big straight hefts of units. Wish I had the camera out. And then we kept climbing, and we dropped to this shelter, and thankfully we made it. It's blue skies above me right now, but everywhere else, it's kind of nighttime. So those storms are moving in. We got hit by that first batch. We're gonna do lunch. You can actually hear thunder in the distance. Yeah, gonna do lunch. See if there's service here to see if I can check the weather again. And yeah, we made it. We got hit pretty hard by the rain. But luckily it wasn't too long. It was like 20 minutes maybe. So switched out of my soaking wet shirt, and now gonna kick back, relax, grab some lunch, and hopefully avoid some more rain, folks. Cool. Hi folks, the rain found us again right before we hiked out. So what's fun is actually, there's no service here, so I thought I could run up the topo lines a little bit to find some service. So I'm going up the topo lines, checking the service, not finding any. I get up to like 1,900 feet, 1,950. I'm like right before 2,000 when that's the top of the hill, and it keeps getting darker and darker and darker. Still no service, so I'm like, it's gonna rain. So I turn around and run back, and I get back right before it starts pouring. I'm like, service doesn't need to tell me that it's gonna start pouring. It got hella dark, hella quick.
Here, and he's like, all my stuff's out, but if it does look like it's gonna start raining, just bring my stuff into the shelter. And literally 30 seconds after he leaves, it gets super dark.
Yeah.
And I hear a thunderclap, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I think I don't need to wait for him to come back and tell me that it's gonna rain.
No, I don't think service needs to tell us that this is gonna pour. But I did on the way back find the 2 shelter logs. Well, 1 shelter log, 1 trail log. So we're signing those, and yeah, waiting out this rain a little bit. All right, folks. About 3:15, and we're stepping again. Waited out that storm for about an hour, a little bit over. And as you can see, super wet. So that was good timing on our part. Hopefully that was the big part of it. We'll see. We will see. But we got mostly road walk the rest of the way to Hornell. So we're just gonna try to power through that and keep on cruising. Oh. Luckily that Doberman and Beagle are just loud, because there's no gate and they just want to say hi. So yeah, popped out of the shelter. We got a lot of road walking to Hornell. Hopefully that rain's over. Looks like it's still building somewhat, but we'll find out. There we go. So there's a little Shiloh dog in the road that's chasing Magpie. And more than likely it's going to start barking at me here shortly. The farmer... Yeah, I'll try to talk to you in a second. Oh, it's coming back. It's a little, I don't know, kind of scruffy looking thing. Why are you running at me? You go back. You go back. You go back. Go back. Go back. Now it's barking at me that I'm past it. Alright, I wanted to wait until I was a little farther down the road to start telling this little story to y'all. So, the owner of that dog popped out when it first got awakened by Magpie going by. And so he was peering out his door when I passed. And yeah, he was a very opinionated guy. So he was interested in what we were doing. So it's like, oh, where are y'all from? And I told him British Columbia, Canada. That was the wrong answer, folks. I didn't know you could have wrong answers, but that was 100% the wrong answer. Got pretty standoffish after that. So quickly, within the next 30 seconds, less than that, I told him I was born in South Carolina. Warmed right up. So there's a perception about South Carolina people that he quickly, after I said that, started talking about politics and the current person in office and how he was not a fan of it. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. Probably, I don't know. The interaction needed to keep moving. He was definitely a very opinionated guy. So luckily, right on past. But it was interesting to see how there's all these preconceptions. Yeah, when I said British Columbia, Canada was our home base, the tone of the conversation shifted. When I said I was born in South Carolina, it shifted back. So there's these preconceptions, and yeah, they're just there. It's hard to have a conversation sometimes that way, but we're cruising on down. Interesting dude. Interesting dude. Alright, there the blazes are. That means we take a right. About 4 o'clock, folks. So apparently in about an hour we're gonna get some interesting stuff going on. Doesn't look too bad right now, but oh buddy, we'll see. Alright folks, here it comes. That means time to put the stuff away. Phone, you're going in the pack. Alright, I'm gonna try to do this quick. Alright, so it's 4:48. I don't know exactly what time I put the phone away. I don't know, 40 minutes ago maybe. We got hammed. It got us absolutely soaked. See if I can zoom out if my phone works. Haha! You can see that's not all sweat, folks. Some of it's sweat, but most of it's rain. Got pretty hammed by it, so hopefully that was the 5 o'clock deep rain shower that was predicted for town. Looks like it's starting to get a little better, but we will see. Alright. Whew. That was powerful. Alright, there's a very tiny piece of trail it puts you on close to Tobes Hill. Very, very small piece. I don't know, half mile, maybe a little more. And then the rest of the road walk into Hornell. Alright. I made a nice little cinder block seat. Alright, we're about to rejoin the road. All right, a little more single track that connects us to the road into Hornell. And yeah, beautiful views along those farmers' fields. Yeah, as you can see, beautiful, beautiful views. And yeah, the trails turned out very pleasant. That rain, we got hit pretty hard a few times today, but hopefully it's staying off us. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy a little bit of single track down towards Hornell. Ooh, little car wash. Beautiful though. All right, a little after 6, and we're beginning the road walk into Hornell. Should be about a mile or two ahead, if that. Yeah, maybe about a mile or two. We'll see. So yeah, should be able to get in there. Yeah, 6:30-ish. Lego. All right, as soon as you get into North Hornell, at the little corner, there's a quick station. But we're pushing up to, there's another mobile near the Econo Lodge, and we're gonna see what's up there. But yeah, we're pushing through. If you need something, you can get it there. It's a big town behind us too, so we're now, you can actually get like a lot of stuff through there. But yeah, if you're sticking straight to trail, this is the route it takes you. All right, folks, it's 6:30. You walk by Stevens Discount Auto, but it's also called the Pit Stop, little grocery store. You walk by a DG, which I did not know we were gonna walk by.
Oh, they're open.
Different choices would have been made. And it looks like you walk by the Econo, and we're gonna go, whoops. We're gonna go double check the Econo real quick, because if they have availability, we're gonna stop. Because if you look above Magpie's head, all you see is darkness. Well, there's a little light on that horizon, but
there's another thundercloud layer behind it that way.
yeah, we are going, if you see that hill over there, it wants us to climb that. And instead, we're gonna hopefully get a room at the Econo. Cool. All right, folks, wasn't planned, but if you saw with the last video, we got above a 30er, and we just got to 600 miles. So instead of walking in, we literally just beat that third rain shower.
I would not call that a rain shower. It is the biggest thunderhead we've seen all day.
Yeah, so we literally just beat that third rain. And we're like, nope, we're not gonna walk in it. We already did our 30. So we decided to get a little hody-mody Econo Lodge. Pretty cheap.
Right on trail.
Right on trail. And this China buffet apparently delivers, but we had Chinese in the last town.
We could try to find some pizza.
And we could try to find some pizza. Pit Stop apparently is good, and there's a DG that I'm gonna get some candy at. But hell yeah, folks. I was about to say good day. It was a rough day. Those rainstorms, not a giant fan of. We avoided.
There's a severe thunderstorm warning with high winds, so yeah. I feel like this is a good choice.
Yeah, let's not climb a shoulder of a hill.
Under a radio tower.
Yeah, I was gonna say mountain.
A lightning storm.
I was gonna say mountain, but it's a hill, but it still is a climb up into the hills. So
I don't really feel like recreating Back to the Future.
No.
So
it's raining. No. So Econo Lodge. Y'all seen hotel rooms before, so I'm not gonna give you the full tour, and my phone's kind of janky right now. So that's it. Day 26. Yes, over 600. Literally. Just got to 600 if you saw that tracker.
On
right
the
at 600 on the dot. That's good.
Yes.
Okay.